and first, that no man else may censure me for vaunting what belongeth not to me. Hear what I have not, for I not deny to make confession of my poverty. I have not of myself the power or grace to be, or not to be. 1 minute space ye have not strength another word to write, or tell you what I purpose to indite, or think out half a thought, before my death. But by the leave of him that gave me breath I have no native goodness in my soul, but I was over all corrupt and foul until another cleansed me. I had naught that was not stained within me, not a thought. I have no proper merit, neither will, or to resolve, or act, but what is ill. I have no means of safety, or content, in aught which mine own wisdom can invent, nor have I reason to be desperate, though, because for this a remedy I know I have no portion in the world like this, that I may breathe that air which common is, nor have I seen within this spacious round what I have worth my joy or sorrow found, except it hath for these that follow been, the love of my Redeemer, and my shin. I none of those great privileges have which makes the minions of the time so brave. I have no sumptuous palaces, or bowers that overtop my neighbors with their towers. I have no large domains or princely rents, like those heroes, nor their discontents. I have no glories from mine ancestors, for want of real worth to brag of theirs, nor have I baseness in my pedigree, for it is noble, though obscure it be. I have no goal those honors to obtain, which men might heretofore by virtue gain, nor have I wit, if wealth were given me, to think bought place, or title, honored me. I, yet, have no belief that they are wise who for base ends can basely temporize, or that it will at length be ill for me, that I lived poor to keep my spirit free. I have no causes in our pleading courts, nor start I at our chancery reports. No fearful bill hath yet affrighted me, no motion, order, judgment, or decree, nor have I forced been to tedious journeys betwixt my counsellors and my attorneys. I have no need of these long-gowned warriors, who play at Westminster, unarmed, at barriers for gamster, for those common pleas amner whose sport is marred by the chancery. I have no compliments, but what may show that I do manners and good breeding know, for much I hate the forced apish tricks of these our home disdaining politics, who to the foreign guises are affected, that English honesty is quite rejected, and in the stead thereof, they furnished home with shadows of humanity. AudioPoems.org. How judicious, in their own esteem, and how completely travelled they seem, if, in the place of real kindnesses, which nature could have taught them to express, they can, with gestures, looks, and language sweet, fawn like a courtesan on all they meet, and vie in humble and kind speeches, when they do most proudly and most falsely mean. On this too many falsely set their face, of courtship and of wisdom, but 'tis base for servile unto me it doth appear when we descend to soothe and flatter, where we want affection. Yea, I hate it more than to be born a slave, or to be poor. I have no pleasure or delight in aught that by dissembling must to pass be brought. If I dislike, I'll sooner tell them so, then hide my face beneath a friendly show. For he who to be just hath an intent, needs nor dissemble nor a lie invent. I rather wish to fail with honesty, than to prevail not by treachery. And with this mine I'll safer sleep, than all our Machiavellian politicians. Shall I have no mind to flatter, though I might be made some lord's companion, or a knight, nor shall my verse for me on begging go, though I might starve unless it did do so. I cannot, for my life, my pen compel, upon the praise of any man to dwell, unless I know, or think at least, his worth to be the same which I have blazed forth. Had I some honest suit, the gain of which would make me noble, eminent, and rich, and that to compass it no means there were, unless I basely flattered some great pay, would with that sweet my mine I might get, if on those terms I would endeavor it. I have not been to their condition born, who are inclined to respect, and scorn, as men in their estates do rise or fall, or rich or poor. I virtue love and all, and where I find it not, I do despise to fawn on them. How high soe'er they rise, for where proud greatness without worth J.C. old Mordecai had not a stiffer knee, I cannot give applaudit. I protest when, as his lordship thinks, he breaks a jest, unless it move me. Neither can I grin when he a causeless laughter doth begin. I cannot swear him truly honorable, because he once received me to his table, and talked as if the muses glad might be that he vouchsafed such a grace to me. His slender worth I could not blazon so by strange hyperboles, as some would do, or wonder at it, as if none had been his equal, since King William first came in. Nor can I think true virtue ever card to give or take, for praise, what I have heard for, if we prize them well, what goodly grace have outward beauties, riches, titles, place, or such, that we the owners should commend. When no true virtues do on these attend, if beautiful he be, what honors that as fair as he is many a beggar's brat, if we his noble titles would extol. Those titles he may have, and be a fool, if seats of justice he hath climbed. We say, so tyrants and corrupt oppressors may, if for a large estate his praise we tell. 1,000 villains may be praised as well, if he his prince's good esteem be in. Why so hath many a bloody traitor been, and if in these things he alone excel, let those that list upon his praises dwell. Some other worth I find ere I have sense of any praise deserving excellence. I have no friends that once affected were, but to my heart they sit this day as near as when I most endeared them, though they seem to fall from my opinion or esteem, for precious time in idle would be spent, if I withal should always compliment, until my love I may to purpose show. I care not where they think I love or no, for sure I am, if any find me changed, their greatness, not their meanness, me estranged. Poverty,